Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday, October 31st. It is about 10 something at night, somewhere around there. So we're gonna get ready to decorate the house for Halloween. And then after Halloween, as you know, from October 31st to November 2nd is Day of the Dead. It starts with Halloween being October 31st, and the main day for the Day of the Dead is November 2nd, but it runs those 3 days. So first we're gonna decorate for Halloween, which is tomorrow, and then when that's over, we'll switch that up for Day of the Dead stuff. So I showed this stuff in a previous haul, a Halloween haul. So pretty much what we're gonna do, we have these baggies here that I showed you in that haul, and we're gonna put candy in them and just have them all ready to give out to the kids. So instead of having if kids come, because we really don't get any kids here, I think 5 max if we get that, especially when COVID hit, it was really like non-existent. But we still dress up, we still decorate, and we still have candy just in case they come. So we're gonna do the same thing this year. We didn't buy, like normally we have this big old bin full of candy, because where we used to live, it used to be a ton of kids, but now we pretty much use like this bucket size. And so instead of, because of COVID, and to keep everything sanitized, instead of having the kids, if they come, dig their hands in the candy, even though each candy is sealed and packaged, there's no loose candy, but instead of having them dig their hand and grab candy, or us having to dig and put candy in their bags, we're just gonna have it already done in baggies, and we have 3 different designs here. So we're gonna fill these up and just have these baggies all ready to go for the kids and just pass them as they come. We're also doing it for our granddaughter Isabella, because last year she was, what, like a few months old, and so she really didn't know what was happening. This year she's almost 2, so she's really going to be able to enjoy Halloween and trick-or-treating and stuff this year. So she's going to come and knock on our door and get her candy too, and be dressed up and celebrate with us. So it's going to be really, really fun. So we want to keep the tradition up, especially for her, but just in case we get kids, we're also ready to go. So we're gonna do the baggies. So I have all the candy here, and I showed you all this candy in the haul as well, what kind of candy we got. We're gonna put these in the front yard. My daughter got these, so we're gonna put these. Did you get these from Dollar Tree or Walmart?
Yeah, Dollar Tree.
So she got these from Dollar Tree, and we're gonna stick these in the front yard. And that they're solar lights, so they'll be really, really nice. We're gonna put these pumpkins back out on our bench that we have in our front. As soon as you walk out the front door, we have a nice bench to sit on. We had these on there, but we had some really windy days, and they were just flying all over the yard. So we just brought them in until the weather kind of calmed down as far as wind. So we're gonna put these back out there on the bench. And we got other decorations here, like we have a black flower that I'm gonna put on the altar. We have our Halloween tablecloth and a bunch of other stuff are hanging. So we're gonna change out the pumpkin fall one that we have on the door. Like I said, we put one thing on the screen door that we have and one thing on the main door that we have. So this is actually going to go on the screen door, which says Happy Halloween. And we already have, what do you call that, jack-o'-lantern kind of wreath on the screen door. So we'll keep that one. And then we have these things right here, which we're going to put one on the altar and one somewhere else, probably in the entertainment center or something. One says trick or treat, one says Happy Halloween, and then we have 2 different ones for Day of the Dead. So when Halloween is over, we'll switch those over. We're also probably just gonna put a few candies in here just to make it fun. And then we have stuff for the altar. So we're gonna put these, we have a vase on each side of the altar, and we decorate them. I don't know if we're gonna completely do flowers. If I can find the purple ones, I'll put them up there, and then include these. So we have these 2, which is purple, and it has bats and stuff. Give me that orange one, I think. And then we have these 2. We have 2 of these, which are the, what do you call these, jack-o'-lanterns. So we'll see if we'll put all 4, because like I said, my altar doesn't have a lot of space, so we have to choose wisely what we want to put. So I'm really liking these purple ones, since we already have orange and fall colors, because we decorated the altar for fall. So maybe I'll switch out and put this, or maybe one of each. I'll see how we do for the altar, and we have other stuff. Of course, we're going to have candy on the altar, and stuff like that. So yeah, and then we have this cloth that we're gonna put either on the entertainment center, maybe some on the altar, all that good stuff as well. I think that's it. The rest is some Christmas stuff that I'm gonna take down to the grave. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I was gonna kind of record us doing it, but it kind of made no sense right now. I look crazy. I'm in my comfy clothes. In a couple hours, I'll be taking a shower and going to bed. I have no makeup on. I took my makeup off. So I just look like I look every night. So we're just gonna decorate, and then we're gonna show you the before and after. So let me show you the before. Okay, so I knew I had another bag with some more stuff somewhere, and I found it, and these are the prizes that we're going to include in the bucket are the baggies. One package, I showed you this in the Halloween haul, are mini puzzles. We have straws with ghosts and that come with different color straws, and then we have the straws that are all black and orange with jack-o'-lanterns. We have Halloween pencils, which are a lot of them. I believe they come 24 in a pack. And then we have like these little spider rings and stuff like that. So that's going to be included in the baggies and or the bucket. And my daughter just shook up the candy in there. So we opened all the bags of candy. She put it in this one Walmart bag and shook it up. And so that's how we're going to start filling these baggies right here. So we'll show you when we're done. So my daughter's outside in front of our house decorating. So she has this fabric that gives a web effect. So she has one on the divider, and she also has one that's running across the window. And then we had a sign here that said Home Sweet Home with the stake. So we took it down and we put it down there. And then we replaced it with this one with the jack-o'-lanterns. It says Happy Halloween. On the top edges of the bench, we have our jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. And then we have our fall pillow that we actually had from last year. But I actually got new pillow covers, so I just need to change that pillow cover. And then here are the two real pumpkins that my daughter drew for her and for my son. So it's one of each. So now she's added these streamers, if you will. They're black, purple, and have some silver jack-o'-lanterns hanging out. Or ghosts. They're actually ghosts, sorry.
They're skulls.
Oh, skulls. Oh my God. So she just added these streamers, if you will. They're black purple with some silver skulls. So this will work for Halloween and throughout the whole 3-day, which includes Halloween running into Day of the Dead. So we're going to keep this up all the way to November 2nd, which is the main theme day of Day of the Dead, but it's the whole thing together. So, yep, there's a good look at our spider. The streamers are over there. There's our camera. You could really see the purple on this side. What are these, bats or ghosts?
They're bats.
They're bats. So you can see those. There's another spider there.
Now I'm just about to hang the jack-o'-lantern.
Well,
Almost tripping.
so yeah. So there's our, I love these solar lights. So there you go. This is the pillow cover that I got. I actually got a set of 2. So I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put the other one. I think I'm going to put the other one on my pillow, decorative pillows, because I have pillows that go on my bed that are this shape, so it will fit it perfect. But it came in a set of 2. So I knew one would go here, and it looks so much better because the other one, we just kept it all year round. I should have just put it in and, kept it put away so it would have kept its shape and stayed really nice and orange and fresh looking, but I didn't. I just left it all year round. So I'll probably end up getting a new one, but that's the great thing about ordering pillowcases, that you don't have to keep replacing the pillows. You just have to replace the pillow covers. So, but next time if I get another one, I'll still bring it in, take care of it, and then still add the pillow cover. But this is the one I got. It's the orange and black plaid to kind of match the colors of fall and Halloween and Thanksgiving and stuff. So it looks so much nice on there. And then she added this kind of fluffy streamer right here and a couple of ones on the edges. There's our thumbtacks because I think we're almost done here, but it looks really, really, really nice. I love it. She did such a great job. Okay, there it is, our dining room table, all decorated for Halloween. This is a tablecloth that we got this year from Walmart. My daughter spotted it out and I thought it was perfect. And it goes with these streamers. These are actually weights. I always call them streamers because of the way they stream out. They have the jack-o'-lantern. They're orange and black to match the orange and black on the tablecloth. These pumpkin dish things I've had for like, oh my God, I want to say 2 or 3 years now. I take really good care of them, put them away, and bring them out every year for Halloween and Thanksgiving. If I ever find anything different, of course, I will buy it and probably interchange, but I will always take care of these and conserve them in our bins that are for each holiday. So they just came out perfectly. I almost forgot that I even had them because we have so much holiday stuff for the different holidays in different bins, and we take really good care of them. So we'll have them for a few years and then we'll pull them out, or like I said, we'll interchange if we happen to find something new that year. We'll pull that out and just kind of do 1 year something new, 1 year something that we already have in our stash, or we'll do a little bit of both. So I'm so glad that I thought of these. We were actually looking for something else and this bag popped out and I'm so happy. So yeah, so it matches the dining room table perfectly. And then we have this that was inside of the round centerpiece with the sunflowers and the pumpkins that we had for fall. So we just took out the glass. We put away the centerpiece for now. We'll probably put it back on to continue in celebrating fall and Thanksgiving. But my daughter took the cylinder thing, and it's meant to have a candle in it, but we haven't found the perfect candle yet. So we found a bag of this shredded paper stuff here. So she filled it up and thought that would look perfect, and it did. And then we had this on the altar in one of the flower bases, which is a witch's hat, which is orange and black. So it just all came out perfect. So she just stuck it in there to have something in there and not be so plain. So I think the dining room table came out really nice. So this is our coffee table, and my daughter decorated this one. So it has that black kind of like web thing, and you see some spiders in the material. And then we put the two little, the jack-o'-lantern bucket, and it's like the witch's stool bucket. So we put the rest of the lollipops that were left over. I mean, all the candy we buy new every year. That's the one thing we have to buy new to make sure it's fresh and good. As far as decorations, we interchange between new and old stuff. So this was candy from, we already did the candy bags as you see here. So we did 3 different patterns. This is an orange one, this is an orange and black one, then there's an orange, black, and green one in the mix. And so the candy that was left over, we just put in these little, what do you call these? There's a name for these things. These little candy holders. I'm going to call them candy holders. And then I found these when I found the pumpkins that are on the dining room table. I found these 2 orange spiders, which turned out to be perfect because we used the black spiders on the outside, which also went perfect. But we needed a pop of color here to go with some of the orange that's in here as well. So that was perfect to find the 2 orange spiders. So the table looks great. And this is the bucket, of course, of all the candy bags that we did. Each of them has quite a few candy, and then they either come, well, like I said, this straw, this type of straw with the ghost, or the ones with the pumpkin right there, and then some bags. And at least they have 2 things in each bag, so they might have a straw and a pencil, or a straw and a spider ring, or a pencil and the mini puzzle boxes. So at least they have 2 prizes and the rest candy. And so she did a really good job on the baggies. They kind of look, they're pretty good size. So that one looks like that one. And then we have the green one, the ghosts and stuff like that. So I think we got, what, 20 in this bucket, which I think is more than enough. If nobody comes, that's fine. If they do come this year, that's great. We're ready. And so it just fit perfect in this size bucket. I almost thought I should have bought 2 buckets, but no, I didn't want to buy too much because of the fact that we really don't get a lot of kids, but you never know. They might surprise you one year. We are still in COVID, so that can kind of detour them as well. But yeah, but we're ready either way, and we'll continue to do this every year to try to be ready, to at least have 1 bucket full of candy and prizes. And if they come, that's great. If they don't, that's okay too. But we also have our granddaughter Isabella, that it's her first time really realizing she walks, and she's really realizing what Halloween is and having fun. So we're kind of honoring her and her first real time doing Halloween and stuff. So yeah, so that's the coffee table. And then I'm going to show you the altar. So this is the altar. It looks really, really nice. I mean, every time we decorate it for whatever occasion or holiday or what have you, it's always nice. So, you know, I'm not surprised that it's nice as well, but it's just nice to see some of the new things we bought, some of the old things that we incorporate, and just how we design it different each time. So this time we have some skulls that my daughter got. She actually found these at Dollar Tree. They don't even have anymore. I don't know if in your Dollar Tree if they still have them, but I thought this was a perfect idea because, you know, we're gonna run the holiday all the way into Day of the Dead. It's a 3-day kind of event thing, starting with Halloween and ending with Day of the Dead. So the skulls are perfect. So these are hers, so she'll take them back when we're done with Day of the Dead and Halloween, but we thought it would be a nice touch for the altar. And of course I wiped down all the photos and we put them back kind of where they normally go. Then we have the black and purple streamers. These have bats on them, so we put one on each side. So it was perfect to have 2 of each. And then they all got some candy, of course, for Halloween. This is a candy that was up when we did the fall decoration, but we decided to keep them up because it does say Halloween on them for Halloween and Day of the Dead. And so we got the photos, which, as you know, these are my parents. This is my all-time favorite photo of my parents, where at this time they were really in love and really happy, because it wasn't like the best of marriage, but they had been married 31 years before they divorced. So it was nice to have this one picture to see that happiness and that love. And then, of course, the picture by herself. And then my mother and father-in-law, my dear friend Carolina North, who just passed away, and my dear cousin Felix, and then these 2 other cousins that also passed away a few years ago. So, yep, and then we added our special guest that I was telling you about, Gabby Petito. We are honoring her. Like I said, this altar is usually for near and dear people. Not everybody's going to be on this altar, not every cousin, aunt, just not everybody. The people that are on here are totally near and dear, that was there with us our whole life or most of our life, and that we had such a special love, connection, and bond. Those people go up there. So these were going to just be the people here. But something was really tugging me to add Gabby Petito here. So I bought a butterfly frame because she loved butterflies. I love butterflies. So that was perfect. And I printed out some photos. I actually wanted a different photo in this frame, but this is the one that fit the best. So I went ahead and went with that one. So she's up there with the rest of our dear family and friends. And then we have the Happy Halloween barn. We took the fall one down. And then we had this material again with the spider fabric, and then the little streamer with the black, purple, and the bats and stuff. So it looks really, really pretty. So now my daughter's doing cake pops. And then that'll be it for tonight. And then we'll take you on the journey of how we get dressed up tomorrow, what we're wearing, what are our costumes, how we're doing our makeup, all the accessories, all that good stuff, and the whole journey of seeing my granddaughter come and do her trick-or-treating and any other children. So stay tuned.
Here, sit down. Want to sit down?
Yeah, that's a pretty picture right there. Look at her with Abuelito. So happy. She's like, let's go. Let's go get the candy.
I'm old enough now. I'm not a baby.
I know what I'm doing now. She's so cute. Oh my God. What am I going to do with you? You going to sit down again? Mira, está tan emocionada, no se puede quedar quieta.
Cuidado, cuidado.
You like your outfit, huh, Mama?
Wait.
Careful.
Mira, lo voy a meter. Good job. You know how to do it good.
Here, toma.
You want your little pumpkin?
Sí, ¿sabes? Sí, siéntate para que tu mamá siéntate.
Sit down.
No, ok, siéntate.
¿Quiere otro pumpkin?
Siéntate aquí.
Oh, yeah, that's a good photo. That's too cute.
She's like, I think this is hilarious.
Okay. Ven. Espérame. Ah. Ok, aquí. ¿Qué vamos a poner? Aquí. Aquí. ¿Ok?
Is it this one?
Just get one each, whatever one.
Hi, guys. There you go. Have a lot of goodies in there. Just one, right? That's
Yeah.
it?
You can give them an extra one.
Yeah, there you go. Might as well get an extra one, you guys, because
You can give them like a different design or whatever.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming.
A sister and a brother.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's
good.
perfect.
There you go.
Yeah.
We have one more sister.
One more
You
sister.
want one more?
One more? There you go.
There you go.
Happy Halloween.
Two of them.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween. Thanks for coming.
Oh, it's from Star Wars.
Hi, sweet Kaden. How you doing, sweet Kaden? He's like a charm. Chilling like a villain.
You want to get back in your chair? You do? Can you say bye-bye over here?
Bye-bye, Kaden.
So cute.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
Are you good? Are you ready? Yeah, it's the same.
What?
Are you gonna sing? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Trick or treat. Grab
Hey,
it,
Nana.
baby.
You're not recording.
I'm recording.
There you go. Is that for me?
She gave one to the other.
I went to Jerome.
Ah, she gave one to Jerome.
She said,
Yay!
Here, now you get to have this one.
There you go.
Yay!
Yay!
No, not to Jerome. She's like, I'm a good girl. I don't need candy.
Careful.
Step.
Okay, we're going trick-or-treating.
Oh my god. You know where to go? Cool. So I guess you got everything. Hold up. Wait, if I want it, I'll try to hold it up.
We got Lexi's as a dinosaur now. It was Carolina a little while ago.
Wow. He's happy with how I'm doing it right now.
Then we got Isabella over there.
Unless Alexis was like big in the
Carolina
Hi.
or Jacob. There you go.
He's like, don't tell her.
What's up, Annie?
Can you text me when I get home? Love you. A little dip right here. Just go. Yeah, there you go.
Who's gonna knock? Gotta say trick or treat for them. Or Lexi, you can say trick or treat
Right there.
for you and Isabella.
Oh my god, Alexis looks so cute.
Trick or treat.
Hello.
Treat.
Him
So-
in his costume.
There's
too.
Isabella right
There's the
there.
roar.
Here.
Right here.
Hi, Mommy. Here, come help me get the candy.
Okay, he can roar too.
Come here. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
I like the normal audio.
Hi. Here.
She's all like, you like my little trick or treat? Look, it's just enough. Oh, here, I'll hold it.
Look it.
Can you get the candy, Lexi?
He can't see anything.
Oh.
It's all fogged up.
Oh. Will you
It's
talk
hard
to
to grab it.
Carolina?
Here. Oh, there's my mom in it. So.
Yeah, just.
Like we're recording each other.
T-Rex have small arms. He can't grab it.
Yeah, I forget that part. I was like, grab it, Lexi. She's like, okay. What do you want me to do?
Like, help me out here. There we go. There's Isabella.
some too?
We just heard it holding her.
That's kind of
Oh, no, it goes louder now.
Yeah, I was like.
Isabella keeps looking like, what is that?
Look at that smile.
Hey, trick or treat! Trick or treat! Your face.
Yeah, and she gave me some candy, huh?
looking at Kaden. She's like, what's up?
Here we all are.
Oh my god. My arms are tired from holding the camera. Aw, he's waving. Kaden's waving at us about us.
He was giving her kisses
He's like,
too.
mwah.
Hi.
Say hi. You can say the word hi. Can you say it? Say nah.